Hello traders, how are you? On this occasion, we will present how to install the MetaTrader 5 to NinjaTrader 8 replicator. We will make small demonstrations of the product, and finally we will understand how it is possible to trade from the phone following these ideas. The video will be divided into two parts: how to install the replicator, how to install the replicator for multiple instruments at the same time. For installing the replicator, we must open the NinjaTrader 8 platform and the MetaTrader 5 platform of the broker we are going to use. We must ensure that both platforms are connected to their respective accounts and that we are located in a workspace in NinjaTrader 8. If we are not located in any workspace in NinjaTrader 8, then we will create one so that we don't have to repeat the procedure every day. We observe two charts. The first corresponds to an IC Markets account in MetaTrader 5, and the second to a NinjaTrader 8 account. We are going to replicate our trades from the MetaTrader 5 account to the NinjaTrader 8 account. Then, we go to our email to download the parent indicator and the slave indicator files. We import the downloaded slave indicator into NinjaTrader 8 by going to the Tools tab, then to Import, and selecting the NinjaScript add-on option. We locate the slave indicator called MT5 to NT8 Esclavo and import it. Next, in MetaTrader 5, we select the File tab and then click on Open Data folder. Inside this folder, we navigate to MQL5, then to Experts, then to Advisors, and there we place the slave indicator file MT5 Padre that we previously downloaded. After that, in MetaTrader 5, we right-click on Expert Advisors and select Refresh. We look for the indicator called MT52NT8 Padre and drag it onto the chart where we want the trades to execute. We go to the Common tab and activate the two buttons. Both must be activated when finished. Then we go to the Inputs tab. In Inputs, we will see three important parameters. The first is called Market Type in MT5, where we will choose CFDs or forex if the broker we are using for MT5 is a CFDs or forex broker, or futures if the broker we are using is a futures broker. Then in Connection, we will place a connection that we have not used before. Finally, the parameter called How much lot size will equal one contract, we should only use it if our market type is CFDs or forex in MetaTrader 5. If our broker is a futures broker in MetaTrader 5, then this parameter is irrelevant. This parameter will help us specify how much lot size will equal one futures contract in NinjaTrader 8. For example, if we place 0.1 here, it means that for every 0.1 lots that I enter, one contract will be entered in NinjaTrader. Finally, for this parent account to replicate, we must have the Algo Trading button activated. To activate it, we must click the button shown on screen and it should turn into a green arrow. Now we will go to the NinjaTrader 8 platform. We will right-click on the chart and go to Indicators. We will look for the indicator called MT5 to NT8 Esclavo. In the Slave option, we will place the account that will receive the trade executed in MetaTrader 5. Then, in Connection, we will place the connection we previously used in the MetaTrader 5 parent. Next, in Leverage, we will place an integer that will act as a multiplier. That is, if we place 1 in leverage, we will enter in the same way that MetaTrader 5 indicates. However, if we place 2, we will enter at double the way MetaTrader 5 indicates, and so on. You can experiment with demo accounts to understand it better. On this occasion, we will leave it at 1 to replicate identically. Finally, we have the Inverse button. This button will serve if we want to enter in the opposite direction in NinjaTrader 8. That is, if in MetaTrader 5 you enter long, in NinjaTrader 8 you will enter short, and vice versa. This also means that if in MetaTrader 5 you end in profit, in NinjaTrader 8 you will end in loss, and vice versa. Let's do a test. I will set 0.1 in that parameter. Then I will enter with 0.1 in MetaTrader 5. And as we see, one contract is activated in NinjaTrader 8. Now I will enter with zero point 0.2 in MetaTrader 5, and as we see, 2 contracts are activated in NinjaTrader 8. Something we must keep in mind between CFDs and futures markets is that although all brokers can trade the same instrument, there may be slight differences in prices. The fluctuations are the same, but the prices may vary. Therefore, it is not possible to transfer limit orders from CFDs to futures. How do we solve this? It's simple. We will be able to trade in MetaTrader 5 with limit orders, targets, and stops. But those limit orders will not be displayed in NinjaTrader 8. However, when the price hits those orders in MetaTrader 5, a partial or full exit order will be executed in NinjaTrader 8, but at market. This will result in the same outcome as if we had had the limit order placed there all along. Now we will make a quick demonstration by entering 0.1 lots in limit orders in MetaTrader 5 to show what we mean. Adding another instrument is simple. We simply create a parent on the chart of the other instrument we want to trade, using a different connection than the one we used for the first instrument. We do the same for the slave and use that new connection on a chart of the new instrument. Now we can trade both instruments at the same time if we wish. Let's make a demonstration. If you wish to trade from the phone, you must have these 2 platforms active and configured this way on a computer you can leave on. Then you can place your trades from the phone, and this configuration will handle the replication. It is important that these 2 platforms be on some computer so that you can replicate. After that, you can leave home and trade from the phone. If you like the product, you can purchase it at the link in the video description. The purchase will provide you with all the necessary contact information. Thank you for your attention.